Hey guys and fuck shit, welcome back to Dragon Quest 1 HD-2D. Last time we kind of did a lot, to be honest. We kind of mostly explored around. We went around over to Kol on the right side of the map there, and we went ahead and got some more information about how the princess is captured at the moment. Then we were told in order to progress, we're going to need a thieves' key. So we went to Galen home and found out that there's a swindler of some sort in the area trying to get people to buy a thieves' key. Or get people to buy a thieves' key for way too much. And we've met our sort of rivals here, whatever you want to call them. So we have that to look forward to for today. And as you can see, the map this map tells you that we're going to have to go south to that little inlet area to investigate. I don't know how they're doing this with keys, because it used to be just magic keys back in the day. But, well, I'll take them as we go and see what happens. Anyways, we don't really have much in town to do. I was just starting here, also because it's just kind of funny with the dog just staring out like this. I'll meet you at the next interesting thing. All right, I traveled on down. Let's go ahead and enter this little inn.
Does that mean to venture southwards?
Yes. Then thou wilt surely encounter not just rogue but vicious fiends also. Yes, I've talked to you, actually. Oh, the dude's kind of passed out, it looks like. Or dead. Well, let's see. Duh. Innkeeper, look.
Sir, art thou injured? What hath befallen thee?
A strange fella, entirely enclosed, save for a mask.
Oh, damn.
He entered unbidden and...
There's so many jokes I could make, I'm going to just not.
He took it! The thieves' key! My treasure! A ticket to riches untold! He took it and escaped by the window! Wait, perhaps he wore a loincloth or some such similar undergarment?
Okay, that's a little less disturbing, at least.
But never mind that, the villain stole my key!
I fear, sir, that Hal has fallen foul of the one they call Robbin Ood. He is a lord among bandits who hath terrorized the lands all about this place most mercilessly of late.
Seriously? So they were going to give him an origin story, or his descendants some... whatever. Anyway.
See, I speak true. This Ood must be a rogue who did plunge my key into the depth of his drawers and depart without so much as a by thy leave.
There are so many innuendos I could make with that, but I'll leave it.
He fled southward, a shot! Return it to me! Return my key!
Robbin Ood is no wayside bandit. He and his accomplices are hardened and desperate criminals. We must send word to Tantacle and ask for a detachment of soldiers to be dispatched.
A detachment from Tantacle? Nay, sir. We cannot possibly.
Thou wishest thy key to be returned to thee, dost thou not? Wherefore wouldst thou refuse such a course of action?
Well, the key, it came to me by other than standard means. If such were to be investigated, I might be invited to spend some time in the gaol. So please, I beg of thee, no detachments.
Alas, it is that or nothing, I fear.
Yeah, 800,000 gold coins. Gone.
No one here fucking has that. Most monsters are vulnerable to something. You can split the weaknesses. They can't hit fire. You can also get them based on their appearance and the moves they use. Advantageous attacks and travel fancy learning more about hitting enemies where it hurts. And identifying weaknesses. If you select a foe, this... Yeah, okay. Neat. Oh, no. I don't need to look at that. Well, I guess we're going south, I suppose. Find and obtain the key. Yep, we're going down there. All right, well, let's go out to the world a bit. Let's see what kind of enemies we're going to have. I'll show a couple, and then I'll move to just interesting things and new enemies afterwards. For now, let's see. These are not new, are they? I have to see the names of the butterfly people. Yeah, I think they might be like the slightly upgrade to that, but I don't know if that's interesting. I guess I'm here. I'll show it. Thorn Whip up. Let's see. That's enough. Okay, good. It's not that interesting anyway, but I guess I'll show this one. Anyway. I'm glad though that even despite there being more than one enemy attacking us, it's manageable. Though I do kind of miss the puzzle aspect of some enemies when it was just one-on-one and they were a lot tougher. Oh wait, no, this is a new enemy. Okay, let's first Iron Lance. And they are weak to Flame Slash. Damn. Oh, he hit hard. He hit hard. Ow. I mean, not so hard that it's so like, oh my god, but still. Anyway, ooh, Sparkles. Dazzle Me Not, Medicinal Herb. Anyway, I'll show you at the next interesting thing I find around here. Is that a spot? It is not. So I'll see you at the next interesting spot or next story beat. All right, here's a new enemy to be trying out. I'm a little nervous. I'm going to try to Fizzle. Did that just... Oh, it did work. Okay, good. He actually hits hard. I'm a little surprised. Mages aren't supposed to hit hard. What the hell? All right, we got a new enemy. The Shade Dudes here. I'm going to go with the Thorn Whip and hope for the best that these aren't god-awful bad stuff. Okay, it wasn't too bad. If they're like Dragon Quest 3, they just mimic whatever and random monsters. I don't know if they're only ones that you encountered or just any. And that is where it could be dangerous. While exploring a little bit south, I found some sparkles. Seat of Defense, Unsealant, and money. There appears to be a town or sort of town right over here, so, and then a bit before the cave, so I guess we'll check it out. Is it just Ruin Town? Nameless Ruins. Oh, that dude's here again. Well, before we do, money! We're just gonna loot the place first. Can we go inside at all? No, we cannot. I don't know. I just don't feel like talking to him just yet because I don't remember the voice. I don't even remember the voice I gave him. I think I gave him a dramatic voice. Oh, hello.
All that I wish for is to die here along with my home, that the monster did so savagely lay waste. Pray, let me alone.
That's just depressing. It looks like the house is... You know, you'd think that she would try to spruce it up and also let me through. Is that the whole place? Oh, no, there's down still. We may as well look around first, you know? Strong medicine. That's unhelpful for anyone that was here, that's for sure. Alright, time. Let's do it.
It seemeth our paths are ere fated to cross, good din. It warmeth my heart to see a friendly face in such surroundings. The place in which we now stand once a staging post for all the merchants of the realm. But now it is as thou seest.
With today's house pricings, I'm sure that would still go for like $500,000.
Shall all mankind's great settlements soon fall to the fiends as this once bustling town did? And if such is our fate, what meaning is there in bringing new works of song into being?
Shut all man. Song into being. All right, that's all. Depressing. Okay. Anyway, that's all we could do here. Okay, we're just outside the cave. I just wanted to let you know, though, I did went back and got the spike steel whip and call. I had earned enough money, so that's why I'm a little bit poor, but also a little bit stronger. So, with that said, let us enter the ruins and see what's up. Oh, we got a story right here.
Nah, boss. 'Tis too dangerous, boss.
It's too dangerous, boss.
Unhand me! If thou thinkest I'm letting one of the boys just die, thou hast another think coming.
And if thou thinkest we're letting you die, thou hast another thing coming yourself. Hey? Who art thou? State thy business.
Hast thou come here looking to pinch our treasure?
Yes. Right up front.
Thou shameless rogue! Come here and let me pummel thee!
I expect this was necessary, so. Alright. First boss time. Okay, let's see. Okay, he's susceptible to fire. They're susceptible to crack. That's only a single toe. Fizzle, snooze, heal. And then we got Flame Slash, good against you. I could try to cop out in the meantime. Or I could Darude Sandstorm. Let's Darude Sandstorm. Oh, they have spells. Never mind. That was worthless. Let's just get rid of them first. They have healed. Yeah, they need to go. Robbin Hood defended. One of them has magic, the other doesn't. Okay, they both have magic. Well, fuck me. Alright, I'm going to have to heal after this turn, but I want to get rid of that one Robbin Oodlum. Oh, we got both. Okay, let's heal. Fire would work good on him. You know what? I have a medicinal herb. May as well use it. Good. What kind of spells do you have? Zap, crack, fizzle, snooze, heal. Okay. Just looking over my options here. We'll Flame Slash.
Thou ain't half bad!
Thou ain't half bad!
Damn.
Enough! I surrender!
That did not take much. I'll be honest, I was expecting a little bit more, but okay. We also learned evac. Nice. And Dragon Slash, which will come in handy, I'm sure, very late game. Yeah, clang with my whip here. Ah! Go ahead.
Thou hast clobbered me fair and square, but thou wilt spare me, wilt thou not? I swear upon my soul to mend my wicked ways. Say thou wilt, please.
No.
But thou must! Yes!
Oh, come on, Gov. I'll beg it thee.
I have to hear it one more time.
But thou must.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
Okay. Oh, God. Yeah,
Cheers, ears. Verily, thou art a saint. I'm Robbin Ood, by the way. What do they call thee, pal?
You will not dare speak my name, ever.
'Tis a fine old name, that. Yeah, I like it.
And thou never say it again!
The fork-tongued rogue doth claim that through his veins courseth the blood of heroes, boss.
Is that so? And thou needst the thief's key for doing some heroic bits and bobs, I suppose.
Surely thou dost not believe this twaddle, boss.
Watch your language.
Well, the thing is, see,
He beat my shit out of me.
this Erdrick, The hero who did save the world all them years back. Worked for one of me ancestors, as it happens.
Worked for?
Bloke taught them everything they knew, in fact. Verily.
Cool.
Blimey.
And if our friend here truly is descended from me great-great-granddad's most giftedest of pupils, that explaineth how come he just duffed me up so good.
What's a duff between guys?
Behold, the thief's key. Heirloom of my storyline.
Did you just steal it back from the other dude?
Family and mine go way back. I ain't too bothered about handing it over to thee. On one condition. Thou must first navigate this here cave and bring back our comrade, who hath gone and got himself proper lost.
Proper lost, not just lost.
Forsooth, boss.
Forsooth.
Thou art a genius. This fellow here will be able to bring him back, no probs.
Well, what sayest thou, Kaz? You up for it?
I want to be sarcastic, but I'm just going to go with it.
Nice one! Verily thou art probably descended from heroes.
Oh, and just so thou knowst, there's supposed to be fairies in there what useth magic to confound all who enter, or something. Anyway, be lucky, eh?
Be lucky.
I just like the way they say it. Your objectives have updated. Anyway.
The dice guy was nicked off the boss after he did boast about it most noisily down the tavern. That evening, he did fall into a sottish slumber, only to wake the next morning and find it gone. Just so thou knowst, there's supposed to be fairies.
You said that.
Oh, wonder how come our colleague did venture into the depths of this here cavern in the first place. One of me underlings has gone and got himself lost in the depths of this here cave. If thou can bring him back, the dice guy's all thine. Good luck, guy.
All right. Well, first things first. We're going to go for treasures. There's one south. There's something north as well. North has too many options, so I'm going to go south first. I'll show off any new enemies, of course. I don't know if they're new, but I guess I'll show them. And that was fun to show the Morphean mushrooms. I think I saw the regular forms of those, not those ones. I'm not going to show all my travel, by the way. I just wanted to show at least one part. And money! Alright, next I will meet you to the very far right where there's another treasure that you see just before the stairs on the lower east. Well, we got a new enemy. It's one of the ghosts here, Fightgeist. Probably should have get rid of the morphine mushroom first, because I think it can actually poison you, but we'll see. Alright, an enemy might pop up here, but I'm at the treasure spot here. Let's see, first things first, antidotal herbs. And a boomerang. Ooh, that'll be useful at times. I'm going to put that in my active items here. It's weaker than what I have, though. And I guess I'll go south for now, and then we'll go back up later. May as well, anyway. Alright, I went down those stairs that were nearby. This is the new map, and doesn't look like much is here. If we get into a battle, I'll just show you if I found anything interesting. Otherwise, we'll go back up to where we're supposed to be. Oh, wait. Actually, this is new. A droll? Yeah. I mean, we beat it, but yeah. Strong medicine. And iron axe. It's not much better, though, unfortunately. So, yeah. We have the boomerang and then the whip only at the moment. Alright, I'll meet you back up top, right where we left off in any part we missed. Alright. We're back on the upper half now, and we're going to get this treasure. Mini medal! And I don't see anything else around here either. So I guess I'll meet you... I guess we'll go to the stairs on the upper left next. So I'll meet you over there unless I find something else interesting. Okay, going down. Oh, okay. I'm glad I went here first because we have a whole doozy of stuff to go for here. And it looks like we have an... I like how it tells me that there's going to be a boss encounter over there. All right. Well, what do you? Muster strength. I mean, there's no reason not to use it, I guess. And we learn muster strength. And I don't see anything else of note down here. So, let's move on to the next part. Alright, I went back upstairs in this big room, and there's some stuff here. There's a pot to interact with, tangleweb, a treasure chest, 10-ton toupee. I'm pretty sure that's cursed if I remember right. A curse wig that's constantly confusing the user into deciding that defending is the only option open to them. I'm glad it tells you that now. I'll let you know if I see anything else interesting. I think I see a barrel up there, though. I did see a barrel. It's just 26 gold. Alright, if I find anything else interesting, I will show it to you. Otherwise, we're going to go to the last treasure on this floor, to the upper right here, and then go down the stairs. Alright, let's see what's in the treasure chest, then we'll head to the stairs. Nose for treasure skull. Ooh! I'm very happy with that. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Being able to detect what's nearby is going to be amazing. Oh, yeah. Or if they were missing anything.
We landed nose for treasure. Let's test it out, why don't we?
Why don't we? Oh, it's under abilities. Right. How much unclaimed treasure in the area? None on this level. Nice. All right, I'm gonna hotkey that, and I'll meet you near the stairs. If I find anything interesting else near the stairs, I'll show it. Going down. We have 7 to deal with only 1, 2, 3, 4 visible. So, well, jeez. Oh, new enemy. That worked. Drachma. Yeah, get rid of them first. Magic damage be bad. But anyway, I will show you at the next interesting thing I find on the map. You saw the map already, so I don't think I need to show you. Show me navigating. So I'll show you whatever's interesting. So I went upwards this time instead, and I only found this one chest over here. Well, may as well open it. Vials of magic water. I guess the next one we'll do is the lower right. Alright, in this room over near where we came up, we have strong medicine. Looks like that's the only extra item around here. Yeah, I'll show it if I see anything else in here. Alright, we're at the lower treasure chest over here. And also, one of the shades definitely change type depending whatever they're randomized into, because one just nearly beat the shit out of me, hitting me for 23. So, anyway, we get a bronze shield. Is that what we already have? It is. All right. Anyway, last spot we get to go to, I guess, is to the Golden Circle. So, unless I see something along the way, well, I'll meet you there. All right. In this room, we have 2 spots here. We have the barrel, seed of stamina, and a pot. Only 2 treasures left, which we know is going to be up there, so I guess I'll meet you at the Golden Circle, because there's nothing else over here. Alright, we're at the action point, and... oh! I see a mage up ahead.
Oh, I say, what luck. A delicious-looking human has fallen right into my lap, and he seems a rather pathetic fellow to boot.
Oh, verily, I am done for.
Oh, do come quietly now. You need only to submit to the searing flames of my world-endingly powerful magic. There's a good fellow. Eh? Where'd you come from? Rather rude, I must say. Still, the more the merrier. Searing flames for two, is it? Very well.
Be cool if the other guy joined in the fight, too. Alright, we got major magic dude coming. Zap apparently does very good against him, so why don't we try it out? 61. We may need to do that, especially if he's going to buff himself up. Yeah, I think I'll have to do that. Ooh, sizzle! Oh man, don't fizzle me, bro. I mean, I have herbs for a reason, at least. He just did a big smack. Defense returned to normal. Alright, we're faster still. We need to heal. And we fizzle. I could unseal myself if I need to. Let's try attacking. Okay, we're fine. Did about the same damage, but once we was like, he upped his defense, it was like, yeah, we may as well do zaps. We got money, experience, and money. And now we learn sizzle. It's like monkey see, monkey do there.
Such power, I say. Are you a hero? Well, even if you are, I regret to inform you that we have Princess Gwaelin, without whose guidance you shall never reach the Dragon Lord's castle. So, there.
Oh. That's a hint. Based off other games. Question mark? Hello.
Thou was my undying thanks, good sir. Thou did save me behind, and no mistake. Eh? The boss did send thee? For he was worried on my account? Curses. And to think I did come here looking to put a smile on his face. Instead it seemeth I have vexed him to no end. I did seek out the depths of this here cave for a reason, say? The boss was most mightily down in the dumps on account of his precious thieves key got nicked. I thought perhaps there might be some treasure down here with which I might cheer him up a bit. Alas, all I found was trouble. Verily, I am a dunderhead who doth cause naught but bother. Right, I better get back to the lads forthwith. Cheers then again. Ta-ta.
Okay.
Whisper. Have those stupid humans come? Shh, quiet. One of them still there.
I'm sorry. Fairies! Is it Cosmo and Wanda? No, it's actually probably not. No pink and green hair.
He found us!
Too bad.
Quick, run away! If he catches us, he'll sell us to someone, and they'll put us on display in a traveling circus or something horrible like that.
Wait! He beat that horrible monster, didn't he? Maybe he's not all bad.
Maybe I'm just a brute that wants to kill everything.
You really helped us out there. That monster was after us, you see. So, thanks. What's your name, by the way?
He who must not be named.
Basically, that's what it feels like.
I only asked for your name, not your life story. So, in short, you're on a quest to save the world. And you need to find a way of summoning Lady Rubis so she can help you.
Well, it sucks to be you.
Well, we're not supposed to share this sort of thing, but I suppose it won't hurt to tell you just a little bit about her.
What are you doing? In case you forgot. forgotten that's a human you're talking to. How do you know you can trust him?
Look, I know humans are awful and greedy and can't be trusted and everything. But if this world gets plunged into endless darkness, it's not exactly going to be great for us fairies either.
So, you think we should help him? Just like that?
Yeah, just like that.
I
I'm
do.
a protagonist.
Yes. We need to work together on this one. He can fight monsters, which means he can help us with that other thing.
Oh, the other
Ah,
thing.
the other thing.
Gosh, you're a devious little devil, aren't you? I love it!
Lady Rubis isn't here in Alefgard right now. She's visiting another world.
Please leave a message after the tone.
A very far away world that it will be very hard to call her back from.
Our leader came up with an ingenious way of summoning her. But before we could finish getting everything ready, we got attacked by the Dragon Lord's stupid lackeys, and she ran off somewhere. That's why we came down here in the first place, to look for her.
There are dwarves living to the east of here that she's had dealings with in the past, you see. We thought they might know something, but there are so many annoying monsters in the way, we're never going to get there ourselves.
Join my party.
And we can't summon Lady Rubis on our own. Only the boss knows how to do it. So if you could go and find her for us, we'd all be happy. Right?
Sure.
Thank you. Come and let us know if you find anything out, won't you?
Now go away from
Will
the treasure.
Well, the dwarves can tell you where to find us. I'm sure.
I'm
Alright,
sure.
We'll be off then. See you.
Daydreamer and Arm Twister. Okay. Your objective has been updated. Let Robbin Ood know his underling is unharmed. I also learned, well, I already showed evac, but I also learned zoom along the way, by the way, so just figured I'd let you know. Zombie! Male. Inauspicious armor that saps the wearer's HP with every step they take. Yeah, that's... no. Oh, a choker! Much better. Grim and inauspicious artifact that is said to have been found deep within a rocky ravine. Luck goes down, defense goes up by very little. Okay. Well, that's about everything that we can get here. I'll meet you back at, I guess, Robbin Ood. Alright, we caught up to them now. One guy's sleeping. Oh, they all sleeping. Smack him.
Mate.
Shake, shake, shake.
Boss, don't hurt me, boss.
Me? We were standing right here, and then some fairies did appear, and then we all grew sick and sleepy. Wait, those must have been the fairies we heard about. The ones that play horrible tricks on people. Such creatures exist? Cool, blimey. Oh, thou art then. Says very but my mate out. Thou art a total legend. And I am a man who eat my word. So here, one thief's key as promised.
At least you're more of a man of your word than the other person. But okay, that was actually not a bad little excursion.
Looks like thou art in debt to me, just as thine ancestor was in debt to mine own. Funny how these things happen, eh? But pray do not let that stop thee begging for my help again if ever thou needst it. We mates now, me and thee. Be lucky, eh? Ta-ta!
Dude, what was that? What was that last look? Would you you're in love with me now? Anyway, you may notice a fair few doors and treasures that are locked shut. With most locked objects, Thieves' Key can unlock all red doors and treasure chests in the realm. So now we're gonna open all the doors, and we have to explore the lands to the east and find the leader's whereabouts. Is that the only objective I need? Well, anyways. I shall meet you at whatever town I opens doors, I guess. Probably start with Tanagle. All right. First thing in Tanagle here, we have 2 doors. So let's open the right door of this mansion first.
Those of my line have long been engaged in the study of methods for the removal of curses. Shouldst thou ever find thyself inflicted, prithee seek me out, and I shall be glad to aid thee.
We got Seeds of Life. Can I steal any books? Well, just one more treasure here. Oh, they're connected. Okay. All right, File of Magic Water.
Though the master of this house offereth those who find themselves cast much in the way of succor, he extendeth no such courtesy to those who serve him. Would that I might retire to soothing springs of Kol to the east, there to soak my tired and aching bones.
I want to say sucks to be you, but I feel bad. Meow! And what do we have up here? 4 treasures. Book. Bookshelf has money. I was not expecting that. This chest is locked. None of your keys seem to work. It's a green one. Oh, pure water. We have 2 treasures. There's another blue one here, which we can't open. So there's no other treasures here then.
Friend, hast thou heard? Yeah, 'tis said that the secret of how magic keys might be created is long since lost. Yet it is also said that there is one in certain town somewhere who is engaged in research on the subject of how said secret might be regained.
All right. Well, thank you for that. Nothing else here. Okay. All right. Well, that was fun. I'll meet you at the next locked door that I'm able to open. All right. I went inside the inn, and I found another one that lets you just open it right up. And we get, ooh, a rousing ring. And money.
The tales of an ancient towns do tell of a towering golems laid asumber by tiny fairies. Verily, there are powers in this world in which we have not the faintest inkling.
Oh, that's not what I meant to do. No more treasures here. We're now in Tentacle Castle, and we can now open the kitchen doors, I guess. Hooray. This matters. But we could talk to people.
A pox on my memory. I could have sworn that the castle dungeon was around here somewhere.
Unfortunately, we need the magic key to get down this way. Which, of course, contains something we really need. I already know that. Right. Hello.
'Tis said that the mighty Erdrick and his allies did commit all their magics and secret techniques to certain scrolls for posterity. Some say that the secrets of said scrolls hide in a town established by a certain bard with whom the hero of legend had dealings.
So Galen okay.
Thou art young in years, as I am myself, and yet unlike myself, thou art charged with the quest of great danger. I shall remain here and pray for thy success. 'Tis the least I can do. May the sun shine always upon this young adventurer, and the wind blow her after his back.
Well, thank you. That was very wordy for good luck. Yeah, there's nothing else down here that we can really check out, so going up. 3 treasures. Money. Mini metal. And suit of leather armor. Okay. Well, that's outdated. And nothing of interest around here. All right. Well, we got stuff out of it, I guess. Don't think there's any... Oh, wait. There is 2 other spots we can get... Well, one other spot we can go to from here. Right up here. No, up here. I thought that was a clearing. Never mind. Over here. Kitty. Meow. We've been out here before, though, so this was kind of pointless. Well, if I find any other doors, I'll show it. All right, inside the castle upstairs. Oop, upstairs, we have this room, I guess.
Sword, armor, helm, and shield. Gather unto thyself all the accoutrements of the mighty Erdrick, and thou shalt surely prevail in the battle against the Dragon Lord. South of here lieth the town where legends of such items are told. Perhaps there thou mightst learn more about their whereabouts.
Okay. Thank you. Oh, that's just to look into the mirror. Yeah, there's nothing else up here, unfortunately. But, alright. Next. Something I didn't realize, but right at this grave, Seed of Life. That was the last item I could find around here. And I just want to show it before I go move on. Alright, we're at Wayfarer's Chapel, and we go in here. Well, we can go in here now.
Believest thou the rumors of newly minted heroes roaming the land?
No.
Oh, that is as I feared. Their rumors and not more. Yes, thou dost, then I too shall choose to believe them. And may the goddess bless these heroes, whoever they may be.
Oh, I forgot you said... Yeah.
As far as I have heard, their merry band consists of a warrior, priest, mage, one who fighteth solely with fist and foot. Just imagine.
Yeah. That chucklehead group. Superior Scrolls. Scrolls contain priceless knowledge recorded in mists of antiquity by those who well versed in matters martial. Astoundingly, all one needs to do to master techniques they describe is to unroll them and read the secrets within. Or so it is said. In practice, those without the appropriate attributes will gain naught, even from the most painstakingly perusal of scrolls' contents. Something that many heavy of purse but light of talent have discovered over the years. Only after parting with tidy sums would they realize that their new purchases taught them naught, except a lesson in knowing their limitations. Alas, I am all too aware of my own limitations. It seemeth that the only way I shall grow mightier is through hard work. Any medal! Anything else of note? Other than looking into the mirror? Oh! A seat of defense. Nice! And that's all the items here. I don't think there's any other doors for us to open either. Alright, I'll see you at the next spot. Alright, we're in Gwaelin now, and we have an opportune spot right here. Let us get into the meat and potatoes of Gwaelin here. 5 treasures. Medicinal herb. Money. Boat. Let's steal boat.
Take it, filthy, licentious larcener, take it all. What need have I money? I will soon be laid waste. What good would my gold be then?
Okay. It's an Arivistes vest. Okay. Is that the one that gives you more money if you wear it? A glitzy gold waistcoat that awards the wearer with extra money every time they win a battle. Oh, okay. That'll be useful if I really need to grind for money. Mainly when we find gold golems if they still have them.
The owner of this house hath hired my services as a bodyguard. But to what end? Doth he fear that some ne'er-do-well might sneak in and make off with his smalls?
It needs magic. And that's about it for here. I think those 2 treasures are, yeah, probably his knickers. Anyway.
The entrance to the grave of Galen lies just over yonder. Though if thy mind is made to visit, I suggest thou writest thy will before setting forth.
I guess I could. I don't know. Let's see. Kitty! Anything else of note? What a lovely little bridge spot here.
Know that none hath returned unto the grave of Galen returned. Enter now only if thou carest not for thy young life.
And he died. Well, I'm going to actually save, and then I'll come back in here, just because I'm being brash. All right, I saved. Let's make mistakes. Alright, let's see. North has treasure. Let's just make a break for the treasure and then get out of here. I don't want to get lost. I'm not even exploring, I'm just going to beeline for this and then get out. How bad could it possibly be? Alright. I'm a little nervous. Power ring. Money. And a whistle scroll. That'll be useful. Let's learn it. I'm not going to hotkey it right now, but that'll be good for the future at least. I don't know how we got here with that. Oh, I think I still have my my fairy water on. Okay, that's awesome. All right, I'll be a little bit brash until the fairy water wears off. I forgot I had that on, though. And I also didn't think it worked in caves, so neat. Well, that's going to prove folly here. I'm starting to talk like them, and I don't like it. How about up here? Anything? Pot. Okay. Here we go. Mini medal. All right. I want to get into literally just one battle just to see how it is. There's 5 treasures here, too. Okay. Well, too bad. Just in case, I'm just gonna, medicinal herb myself up. I'm also gonna take a strong medicine out just to have, and maybe get rid of the rabbit's tail so I have more room. Just be careful and all. Alright. How bad could it possibly be? Get me into a fight. Or, let me explore more. Where else would have treasure? Well, we'll try the dead end. Okay. Validity. Fire doesn't work. Weak to zap. Okay. We can handle that. A Valadi. Yeah, not even that much experience either. You know what? That's not too bad. I've wanted to do this for a little bit of suspense, but I guess not much is here. All right. And if I run into anything else that's, scary, I will show it. But otherwise, yeah, I'm just going to keep going. All right. I found some more treasure over here in the lower corner. So you can see. Money. Money. I mean, magic water. Close enough. But yeah, just so you know, the enemies actually aren't that bad. They're, barely, barely an inconvenience, honestly, here. So I'm just going to loot all the stuff that I can for here. And if I run into any actual danger, I'll show it. But it looks like I can't do anything past that locked door anyway from magic key door. So we don't really have much to worry about. All right. And over in this corner here, I found a Seed of Life. I think that's the only thing left I can look for now. Because I think everything else is kind of behind these other walls I can't reach. If I find anything else, I'll show it. Otherwise, we'll go to the next spot. All right, we're in Call, and we have red door. And now we have open door. If it will decide to load anyway. Oh, hello. Oh.
'Tis thee! Perchance thou rememberest me. I was part of the detachment sent to seek out Princess Gwaelin. Though I am part of said detachment no longer, I was injured and chose to tender my resignation. Forgive me, this is a barefaced lie. In truth, I fled out of fear of the fiends that did assail us. And I returned here, to the village where my wife and daughter do dwell. Yet since my return, I have done little save wallow in guilt and self-loathing.
Are you the one that everyone in the item shop is saying, like, oh my god, he came back in shame or something?
And still my beloved wife neither scoldeth nor scorneth me. She simply worketh all the harder that we might live in comfort and peace, and I despise myself all the more. Truly, I'm the lowest of the low.
Back into the dog suit. 1 treasure. And we get his we steal his luck. Cool.
Mine allies made for Rimuldar in the hopes of finding some clues as to the princess' whereabouts. They may even be at the cave in the Quagmire by now. Yet I hear I wallow in my cowardice. Sigh.
All right. I'll look around to see if I find anything else around here. Otherwise, it sounds like we have our next destination. All right, we're heading for that cave. Right here. And there's nothing special about here anyway. So, one thing I'm going to say, thanks to knowing how Dragon Quest 1 works and all that, I do have to be careful. I know in the past, at least with this game, you could actually find the princess here. But I actually rather not do that yet, because I know the dragon's kind of strong, and we'd have to fight it. Well, we'd have to fight a dragon, spoiler alert. And I don't think we are there yet. Safe passage wore off right there? Really? Alright, 4 treasures. I also have Holy Protection on at the moment. Ooh! Mini medal! How about this dead end? Chimera wing! That'll be useful. Alright. Okay, yeah, it's behind the magic key door there. That I'm pretty sure that's where normally that's how it was in the past. It didn't have that extra spot in the middle there though, so I'm not sure exactly how that works. Either way, I don't think I have to worry about accidentally running into the dragon or something here. I'm going to look around for treasure, and if I see somebody or run into new enemies, I'll show it. Otherwise, I don't think you need to see me wandering around like a buffoon. Strong medicine. Just 1 more treasure. Alright. I'll navigate until I see something interesting as usual. Oh, I kept going down, and I got a cutscene here.
Withdraw, but Captain, we have finally found a clue as to the princess's whereabouts. Canst thou truly mean to call off the search now, to give up at this late stage? I do not mean to give up. Simply act with caution, for if we too are lost, then none shall remain to recover Princess Gwaelin. Herein dwelleth a dragon, or so say the stories. Let us continue on to Rimuldar, and there make ready to face such a foe. There is sense in what thou sayest, of course, and yet the princess may be mere moments from the very place where we stand. We simply cannot walk away. What? Thou should not escape me. Behind thee!
I save you, because I'm special.
Did thee? Thou didst come all this way alone?
Yeah, I grinded levels.
I say we found ourselves in thy debt once more, Din. Though we neither asked for, nor needed thine aid. Let not thy pride get the better of thee. We fight the same fight, and we must needs take help where help might be found. But Captain, again? I am in no fit state to fight. Come to Rimuldar. Aye, Captain, right away.
And we're not accompanying them. Okay. So we go into Rimuldar.
That's what we do in here.
Righto. Alright. So this will be fun. Part of me keeps hoping that they'll just join us or something and like in one of the fights sometime. That'd be kind of fun just to have like only temporary party members, no permanent party members since, it's meant to be a solo journey. Iron Lance. I already got that. I'll be selling it. Yeah, this is definitely the way to the princess. Oh, you know what? I may as well do one fight in here sometime. But, probably get one fight here. We got all the treasure we can. Oh, no fights for us. Go me. So we need to go down there. Oh, there's so much around here. I might make a beeline for it based on the how much time's left before we have to end this. So, yeah, I'll just show whatever's on the way only. And whatever, you know, new enemies we find, and sparklies, and all the fun stuff. New enemy? New enemy! Flame Slash is good. Alright. I don't know how dangerous they are, but they are different from the other skeletons, so... Okay. Head to the... special area, I guess, whatever it... Is it this? Are these just regular... Wow. Why are fat rats over here? They're not that powerful. Whatever. Anyway. 4 treasures. Coagulant. That paralyzes, if I remember right. Agility. I'll let you know when I find a treasure, because I don't know how much digging I'm going to have to do. Okay, next to this tree. Edged Boomerang. That's better than the other. I don't know if it's any much stronger than our Spike Steel Whip. No, but it's better than the... Yeah, it's much better than the regular Boomerang, so there you go. And I guess another one's near a tree as well, maybe? I'll find that last one. Alright, right behind the mound. Garish Garb. Normally that's for, like, goof-offs. Is that anything better? Wow! That's better than the dog suit here. These guys often donned by the confident and the carefree. Well, it's say goodbye to doggy costume. We finally got our upgrade. Feels off, though. Now, I missed kind of seeing the dog. But you know what? We had it for a while. Anyway, let's continue. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and walk for this part, at least. Just in case I see stuff or get anything new enemies or something. But we got some cool new stuff there. We do have a new enemy, the Demonite, or whatever it's called. I'm using my Edged Boomerang for this. Oh, you heal. I could also still Flame Slash, but I'm going to switch to Spike Steel Whip. I think it's Demonite or something, I don't remember. Alright, sorry, I went ahead a little bit there, but we have another unique spot. Yeah, I have the random encounters on right now because I need it. But anyway. Let's see. No treasure. So what do we have? People!
I see a shine in thine eyes that remindeth me of mine own youth. Allow me to impart some words of wisdom, young lad. It would behoove thee to head for the sands north of Rimuldar and investigate the westerly rocks.
Already got it.
Leave no spot untouched. Cast thy gaze toward the shadows, the roots of the trees. Thou shalt not regret the effort.
Keep thy wits about thee shouldst thou plan on crossing the bridge to the south. The monsters that roam the lands on the other side are surpassing fierce. However, thou shalt surely be rewarded for thy bravery shouldst thou feel ready to test thyself.
So that was just advice about the last area, I guess. I don't see any... Ugh, stupid hill. I don't see anything else around here that's of use, and we know there's no treasure. So, let's move on. Let's get over to Rimuldar. It used to be like spelled almost as if it said Rimulator. I always love to make fun of that and Asaram. I think I already made that joke, though. Continuing. Don't see much else. Let us cross. All right. To Rimuldar. Don't get me wrong, I actually like Rimuldar better. They made it. They look like they're doing a wedding procession.
Fear not, Captain. We reach Rimuldar at last. I shall seek out a doctor right away. No, please, Father! Father! My thanks. I could not have carried him here alone. Aye, the captain is my father. 'Twas his example that inspired me to take up the sword. And though I made the royal guard, I failed in the sacred duty with which I was entrusted. I was not able to keep the princess safe. Thus, my father was forced to return from his retirement, that he might right the wrong I had wrought, though through a great sickness doth plague him. Though a great sickness doth plague him. My gosh. 'Tis the sickness arising from the fell humours that do issue from the swamps that scar the land, if it is not soon treated. Yet it is born of the darkness, a force we have yet to learn how to adequately combat. I fear there is little I can do. No! Thou meanest to say thou art unable to help him? Forgive me, child. Perhaps there's a mage somewhere with a spell that might aid thee, but I know not whom, nor what magic that might be. What am I to do?
Optional side quest? Your objectives have updated. Find someone who can cure the captain.
If there's be such a mage in tentacle, I know not of them. Oh, Father, what are we to do?
Aye, alas, it is not a sickness that the usual salves and tinctures might treat. That's right, spell by ability. Wheeze, cough, nah. 2 treasures. Let's grab treasures. I enjoy treasures.
Have we not enough troubles here already that thee and thy friends must add to them?
Oh, go fuck yourself. Ugh. Inn. Michael to our inn. 40 gold. Intrepid travelers. Blah, blah. It says 2 items are in here. I'm just trying to find the other one. They can't all be in that one room. Maybe? Well, we'll find out. You know, if I can learn how to leave this area. Jeez. Oh. Well, I'm glad I got lost for a second there. It was a hanging bag I was ignoring. All right, let's actually look around Rimuldar here.
Here art thou, Thine is not a face I've seen before. Well, whoever thou art, pray spend the night at my family's inn ere thou departest.
Those certainly were words, kid. It is that a ring I spy on thy finger, friend. Hast thou no shame? Such adornments are solely for the province of preening posiers. Go fuck off, dude. People that just don't want to leave you alone. It's like, what the hell, man? Anyway, we're in the... Let's go behind here. Behind the church.
Meow.
When the rain and sun, the twain do meet, the rain's bow shall a bridge complete. So say the ancient rhymes of Alfgard. Oh, what was that last word? Legends also speak of a stone betokening the sun, which doth slumber within the grounds of Tentacle's castle. Seed of luck. No more treasure. I do not wish to speak to Kitty.
Let me tell you a tale of fit to chill thy bones. In a land to the distant south lies the forest that, once entered, may never be left. 'Tis said to have been cursed by one greatly skilled in the art of illusion.
Look out if thou seest before thee a bearer of false witness, a shameless and unrepentant fabulist. Believe not a word he uttereth. I like the word fabulous. There's something that's just interesting about that. I'm probably even saying it wrong, too. And I bet you that last treasure's a pot in over there, but whatever. Anyway, next interesting thing. Over here, outside, we have man.
Thou wishes to know if any practitioners of magical arts may be found here whereabouts? there is one who studieth such matters, though I fear thou might struggle to meet with him. He is an odd fellow, and strayeth rarely from his home, the door of which he doth keep locked tight all day and night.
All right, inside the church now.
Doubt not that the fiends are coming. Our town, too, will be surely laid waste along. O holy goddess, deliver us from this evil. I shall not dwell upon the Dragonlord's coming, lest the thought of it prevent me from plying my trade. Oh dear. Thou art to come unto a place of foretelling, of sight beyond sight. Though thou speakest not a word, still I do know thy heart, thy purpose. Tell me, hast thou happened yet upon that most holy of shrines, the blessed sanctum? No. Then I journey thee south from this place. There thou shalt thou find it.
All right. Why don't we go upstairs too? And the church side. Save spot.
This company said that the only person made the crossing to the Cursed Isle, mighty Erdrick. But the records of this town do speak of another, a bold and surpassing brawny warrior who made the crossing some time before Erdrick did.
This is true. Ortega. Next interesting spot. All right, outside.
Thou art welcome unto the town of Rimuldar, stranger. We bid thee welcome.
I'm also going to go over here. Ooh. Knowest thou, wanderer, of the shrine in the tower to the north and west of the village of Kol? Most curious old fellow doth dwell there all alone. Most curious indeed. Okay. And magic key needed. All right. And over here. I those may fine craftsmen to fellow, but they're stubborn little ratbags, and none too friendly neither. I'd say they once had occasional dealings with we humans, but none in recent times I've heard tell of. Yeah, not unless they traveled with the human. Tangleweb. I cannot go in the pasture. And I don't see anything else interesting on this spot. Let's go into this garden area here.
Dragonlord indeed. It's quite a pretty name, but when all said is done, a fiend is a fiend. If our good-for-nothing soldiery only had a mind to, they could rid us of that rogue in a moment.
What'd you say at the end?
Thinkest thou not so?
Okay, Karen. Time was when we were often visited by merchants of Tentacle or Gownholm, but we rarely see such free-roaming sorts these days. After all, who'd be willing to risk roads beset by monsters? I wander hither and thither selling my wares. Perhaps thou might honor me by casting thine eye over what I have to offer, to which end I bid thee. No. We can go in the houses, I guess. Oh. Item, pure water. By thy costume, friend, I gather thou art some enamored of great hero Erdrick. Then knowest thou of the mystery of the Saviour's origins? Some say that Erdrick was sent unto us from a realm beyond the clouds. Neat. Technically, yeah, that's also true. No items. One more treasure, but not here. It's in her area. Let's go to her room. And probably get yelled at. I remember that being a thing in one of the games, at least.
Eek! Who art thou? What business hast thou here? Canst thou not see I am engaged in the changing of my petticoats? Begone, thou lascivious knave, lest I call the guard.
Mini medal. All right, I've got what I needed. All right, and over here, what do you have to say?
If the rumors are to be believed, not only was Princess Gwaelin kidnapped, but the treasured sphere light was taken also. Is the kingdom, nay, is humankind, fated to fall to this dragon lord fellow?
Gulp. Because I'm not doing a gulping noise. It kind of bothers me. But bamboo pole. Just exactly what everyone needs right now. Also, horse. Winnie. The Pooh. And how about you, sir?
Legends tell of how mighty Erdrick did use the rain's bow as a bridge to reach the forsaken isle west of here. They also speak of how the hero did descend into the darkness through a hidden doorway in the castle's throne room. Wanderer, if on thy travels thou shouldst chance to meet with the descendant of the Saviour Erdrick, promise me this. Promise me that thou wilt tell to him all I have told thee now. Verily shall it stand him in good stead.
I don't know if that character would care that much, but sure. Also, may as well just talk to Kitty. Alright, I entered the weapon shop. There he is, called the Dragon Lord. The fiend of fiend's power far exceedeth that of any dragon. He is a fearsome foe indeed. Can there truly exist any weapon mighty enough to slay him? Any armor stout enough to withstand his wrath? Nope, there's none. Absolutely not. Alright, we may as well look. Staff of Sentencing. Wow, that's decently powerful that you could actually equip it and it'd be decent attack damage? Oh, that's probably because I'm using the whip still, the boomerang still, but okay. Broadsword. Yeah, even the broadsword's a little bit more than that, that's why. And Iron Lance. Light Shield. Huh. Get this if you feel find others are weighing you down. A beefy buckler. Alright, so we have some decent things here. Iron Helmet, not bad. Magic Armor. That sounds promising. Evasion, not as promising, though. Alright, I'm going to do... Well, I can't buy that, but I'm going to just go ahead and sell some items off, see what I'm going to buy, and I'll be right back. Alright, after selling some of the cursed gear, I was able to get myself the Light Shield, Iron Helmet, and Magic Armor. I am a little bit on the poor side right now. I only have 300 gold, but you know what? It'll be worth it for now. Alright, and now we want to go on the outskirts of town. And this old trope from Dragon Quest 3, or Dragon Quest 1 now, reflecting Dragon Quest 3, whatever way you want to put it in the order, are now here.
Oh, Roderick, what art thou about? Wherefore tarriest thou so?
Yeah, people just don't... These people have been doing that since Dragon Quest 3, so it sounds funny to say. Anyway, we want to keep moving this way because we have a golden circle to go to. Doggy! Woof, woof. But we're going to ignore the circle for a moment. Because there's things around here. And maybe stuff, too. Like that. Money, I guess. A little bit of money.
Roderick, yes, I am he. My beloved awaiteth me elsewhere. Lummy, then I mistaken our trysting place yet again. Verily am I dog house bound. I thank thee, friend, for apprising me of my blunder. In return, I shall tell thee something of use. From the baths of Kol, walk thee southward and examine carefully the ground beneath thy feet. There thou shalt find a true treasure.
I already have it.
This was a secret entrusted to my grandfather's grandfather's grandfather by the mighty Erdrick. Now leave me. I must concoct some manner of excuse for this most embarrassing blunder.
Alrighty. Anything else around here before... I'll look around there later. Anyway, let's go to the Golden Circle. Here we go. And last thing to get. Vial of Magic Water. Oh, Seed of Wisdom. I thought... Now I have everything. Okay. Oh, yep, there we go. Took me a moment. I have entered your house, sir.
How camest thou to be here? I did lock the door up tight, and with no ordinary key at that.
I have a thief's key, so fuck you.
Oh, thou possessest a thief's key? Then thou art plainly no ordinary fellow. But even the thief's key will be not to mine own magnificent magic key, just as soon as I am able to complete it, that is. I cannot seem to replicate the methods of old, though I try, all my efforts disintegrate after but a single use. But I have an epiphany. A bolt of inspiration hath struck. Finally, a key good for any number of uses within my grasp.
Huh?
Forgive me, I have something of a tendency to become carried away. I am the Warlock of Doorlocks.
I like that. That's a cute one.
And thou art, what bringeth thee here, pray tell? Well, so thou seekest a spell in which to remedy a life-threatening ailment? As luck would have it, I am somewhat of a jack of all magical trades and count healing spells among plentiful arsenal. But alas, I'm also extremely busy. Forgive me, but thou wilt have to look elsewhere. Thou would insist that I examine the patient? But it is as I told thee, I am busy, most busy indeed. And most devilishly inconvenienced to boot, for the dwarf who did until only recently aid me in my researches hath rather selfishly chosen to vanish.
It is only through the marriage of my knowledge of sorcery with his surpassing craftsmanship that the magic key might finally be completed, and we were so very close. I have little choice but to go to his dwelling place myself and see what hath become of him. Though the journey is a most perilous one, still needs must suffer for one's craft, although so they say. How about I go?
Thou wilt go in my steed, thou sayest. In return, thou wouldst have me work my healing magics.
The cave wherein the dwarves dwell swarmeth with slavering fiends. Slavering? Maybe?
Thou wouldst journey there on my behalf nonetheless.
Thou art a curious fellow indeed, but trustworthy too, I sense. Very well, I shall do as thou askest. The dwarves' dwelling place lieth the deepest part of the cavern south of Rimuldar. All being well, my friend, the craftsmanship is to be found therein. I shall do all I can to fulfill my end of our bargain, though whether my healing art will avail against the powers of darkness remaineth to be seen. We have an accord. Okay. Wasn't expecting to be forced out, but neat. I'm going in there to loot you, though. Magic barrier scroll. I'm glad I looted him after, lure him out and then loot his shit. All right. Magic barrier. Is that the one that just raises your resistance, I think? Magic resistance, I think it is. Let's see. Those barriers provides protection from enemy spells. And sorry, I just peeked my mic there. But yes, all right. Now that we got that going, we have our plans for next time. I went a little longer this time just to get all I can out of this. And that way I didn't have any loose ends I had to remember for next time. So all I need to do is just get out of here and go find the leader or something like that. Down there. We go down there. So next time I'll see you there. Take care.